Hi, roomies. So, today I want to talk to you about when you should and when you shouldn't buy land in Second Life. Basically, my to go advice would be don't buy it. The only way you can buy land in Second Life, unless you're buying from, not actually buying, but renting from private rental companies. But when you actually buy land from Linden Labs, you can only do it if you have a Prime account. And people ask me when should I get a Prime account or not, and I always say don't do it. It's not really worth it unless you're doing a very specific type of things. And I'm gonna do another tutorial about when you should and when you shouldn't get a Prime account. But let's say you got one and you want to know should you buy your own land. There's only a few things that you should buy land for, and if the only thing you want to do is you want to somewhere to live and to rest stuff, you don't need to have a Prime account and buy land for that. Okay, you don't need to do it. I would suggest you rent rather than buy, because you get more prims for your money. The money that you spend every month paying for a Prime account, you can actually pay another person in Second Life to get more prims for and more benefits from. But anyways, this is one of my Prime account. I added this Prime account because I wanted to change her name, and the only way you can change an avatar's name is if you have a Prime account. So she's a temporary Prime account to change the name. Now, with your account, there's certain benefits. With this avatar, I did not buy land. Why? Because with the Prime account, you get a very small piece of land. It's 1,024 meters that you get. And with that, you also get 351 land impact prims. So basically, that's not very much. At first, it feels like a lot. Oh my gosh, I can rest 351 things. That's not actually true, because even the smallest of things will have use more than one land impact. So for example, if I go here and I put in chair, just bunny rocking chair, boxed. That's kind of cool. I didn't know I had that. And free furniture. Right, let's try that one. Let's see what it is. Alright, open it. Copy to inventory. And then delete, because I'm not going to sell it. Alright, let's see what we got here. Recent. Let's put it out. Should be a really nice chair. Oh yeah, it's gorgeous, look at it. A really beautiful chair, rocking chair. Let's see if it has any animations. Yeah, it does. Kind of cool. Let's turn off RAO so that the animation works properly. Anyways, what happens is you look at the land impact here for this one item is 2. Stand up. Right. It's 2, which is very low for a beautiful chair like this, actually. I'm going to leave it. Actually, I'm going to take it in because I'm not going to keep this land after my monthly Prime account runs out, so I'm going to take it. But you can see one item takes 2 prims or land impact. So let's have a look at this. This is one of the Linden Lab's houses. I'll do another tutorial about how to get a Linden Lab house that is really nice. It took me weeks, maybe months, probably months to get this one that is actually nice, in a nice location, that is not just a boxed in house, boxed in from every other side. This one's got a nice frontage, facing a railway, and in the distance you can see the ocean. So this is a really nice location for a Linden house. Usually they're not that nice, okay? The locations are basically just big neighborhoods. This is the new Linden houses in Bellisseria. So yeah, you don't need to buy land because it comes with land. Now, if I was to abandon this land, then I could buy 1,024 square meters with 351 prim allowance in mainland, and that would be a reason for getting a prime account and buying land would be because you just want your own piece of land and you don't care that you get very little prims with it. So that would be one of the reasons why you might want to buy land. But if you just want somewhere to live and rest, there's some more beautiful locations than this. And my actual Sacred Groves Rentals company, I create really beautiful locations for you to rent land in with a lot more prims than this one. So the only times literally that you would want to get a prime account and buy land in anywhere like mainland or on an island is if you choose to have a prime account and you don't like the Linden Lab houses that you get from with your account. So you would buy the allocated 1,024 meters square in mainland. Or you can up your tier, pay more money every month, and get some more land and more prims. Another reason that you would want to buy land is if you're going to set up a rental or you want to flip land, then you do need to buy and sell land if you flip it, or if you want to set up a rental company, then you need to own land for you to be able to rent it out. Now, that doesn't mean that you need a prime account. Why? Because a lot of the rental companies, they own islands. They don't do mainland like I do. And if you do buy an island, you can buy it with a free account. You don't actually need a paid prime account for you to buy land islands. So yeah, you can go that route. But yeah, that's when you would want to buy land from Linden Labs. Another time when you want to buy land is when you're serious about living and working in Second Life and you want a really large space for you to rest and nobody can kick you out. There's a permanency if you set up a store in your own land and it's not a rental place, because the person might leave Second Life that owns it and then your store gets deleted. And you don't want that. So if you're really serious about long-term investment in Second Life and have a store here, that's when you would have a buy a piece of land in mainland or your own island. So that's it. I will do another episode where I tell you whether you should or shouldn't do a Prime account. I always suggest that people don't do Prime accounts. I find the benefits of a Prime account to be very, very small unless, like I said, you're going to be a land baron or a rental baron. So that's it for today. The yeses and nos of when or where to buy land in Second Life and whether you should do it or not.